Everyone says writing a book doesn't make money. Publishers take the most profits. Amazon keeps cuts. Unless you're Stephen King or Alex Hormozi, book sales barely pay rent. What if I told you that's completely missing the point? I researched 5 creators whose businesses completely transformed after their book launched. Spoiler alert, it wasn't the book sales that made them rich. What's up everyone? I'm Eric Schroeder, and today we're diving deep into what I call the authority trigger. How a single book can 10x your business in ways you never expected. I spent 15 hours researching these stories, and what I found will change how you think about content creation forever. And if you like this style of video, please hit the subscribe button because I'm going to start doing this weekly. So creator number 1, James Clear, Atomic Habits. Tiny changes, remarkable results. So before Atomic Habits, James was a semi-decent blogger with maybe 100,000 email subscribers, which is pretty freaking good. Then in 2018, Atomic Habits launches. Book sells well, about 9 million copies, over 20 million copies sold to date. Here's what's insane. His speaking fees went from $5,000 per event to over $100,000. That's a 2,000% increase. And I found interviews where he mentions getting booked solid for 2 years straight. Fortune 500 companies started hiring him for consulting. We're talking Google, Facebook, Nike. Why? Because now he wasn't just a blogger who talks about habits, he was the best-selling author of Atomic Habits. Creator number 2, Tim Ferriss, The 4-Hour Work Week. If you're in the entrepreneur space, he is the godfather. He's probably the master of this strategy. In 2007, he was basically unknown, just a guy who had a supplement company. And then the 4-Hour Work Week hits. It sells about 2 million copies, which is phenomenal. But watch what happens next. In 2008, he launches the Tim Ferriss Show podcast. 2009, speaking fees hit $50,000 plus. 2010, becomes angel investor in Uber, Twitter, Facebook. 2012, launches courses selling $9 million. 2014, Four Sigmatic partnership. And by 2020, he has a total portfolio worth estimated over $100 million. The book didn't just make him an author, it made him the authority on lifestyle design and productivity. Every opportunity that followed happened because he had that credibility. Creator number 3 is Mel Robbins. She wrote the 5-second rule. Mel Robbins is fascinating because she shows this works in any niche. Before her book, she was a struggling lawyer and CNN commentator dealing with personal bankruptcy. The 5-second rule launches in 2017. Decent sales, but here's where it gets crazy. Within 18 months, she's commanding $100,000 in speaking fees. Corporate workshops with companies paying $200,000 for multi-day programs, and her online courses now generate millions annually. She launched a coaching certification program that filled up at $2,000 per person in hours. But the real kicker, that book opened doors to Netflix specials, major brand partnerships, and a multimedia empire. All because she went from motivational speaker to best-selling author of the 5-second rule. Creator number 4, Marie Kondo, The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up. Marie Kondo proves this works globally. She was an organizing consultant in Japan, serving maybe 50 clients a year. Her book launches in English in 2014. The sales are pretty good, but then something incredible happens. Netflix offers her a show deal. Why? Because she's not just an organizer, she's the best-selling author who revolutionized tidying. And that leads to a product line with major retailers, 10 speaking tours selling out 5,000 seat venues, brand partnerships worth millions, and a consultant certification program. Estimates of her total earnings at over $8 million annually from a $15 book. And creator number 5, Mark Manson, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. So Mark Manson was a decent blogger writing about dating advice and self-improvement. Maybe 20,000 blog readers. The Subtle Art launches in 2016 and becomes a massive hit. Over 10 million copies sold. But again, the real money isn't in the book royalties. He launches premium courses selling for $2,000 and up. His coaching programs fill up at $5,000 a person. He gets corporate consulting deals with major companies. And of course, as you've seen, he gets featured on a number of podcasts. Speaking fees jumped to $75,000 and major media appearances, a podcast tour, international speaking circuit, etc. That book transformed him from blogger to best-selling author and thought leader. Completely different positioning, completely different price points. What's the pattern here? Here's how the authority trigger works. First, before the book, you're a person who talks about X, or maybe you solve this problem. 2, after the book, you're the best-selling author of X. And as a result, number 3, higher prices, better opportunities, premium positioning. It's not about book sales, it's about credibility. A book is the ultimate business card. So how do you trigger this for yourself? Here's a strategy. Step 1, pick your authority topic. What do you want to be known for? Where do you want premium positioning? Step 2, create your credibility asset. It doesn't have to be a 300-page book. Focus on a clear transformation or a clear framework. And step 3, plan the business integration. Speaking opportunities, consulting packages, premium courses, corporate training. Step into that reality. Step 4, execute the authority campaign. Media appearances, podcast tours, speaking circuit, industry positioning. This is possible. You can self-create this system emulating after these 5 successful authors. And the crazy part is most creators are sitting on multi-million-dollar book ideas right now. They just think books don't make money because they're looking at the wrong revenue streams. If this opened your eyes to how authority works and you want more creator business breakdowns, hit the subscribe button and tell me in the comments, what's your potential book topic? I read every comment and might feature your idea in a future video. Next week, we're breaking down 5 creators who exploded after 1 podcast appearance. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. And don't forget to watch this YouTube recommendation video right here.